We're going to do a combination graphs example in this video, Helier College math students. Here we have a table showing the different charges for different amounts of water usage. So the first thing we're asked is to determine the charge for 520 kilolitres of water. So what you need to decide is which section of the table does this 520 litres fit into? 0 to 300, 300 to 600, or more than 600? Well, it's the second row of the table. 520 is between 3 and 600. So the charge will be $200 plus $1.50 for every kilolitre in excess of 300. So 1.50 multiplied by the number of kilolitres. Now, it's 520 kilolitres, but we're talking about kilolitres in excess of 300. So we need to subtract 300 from that 520. Each kilolitre in excess of 300 is being charged at $1.50. So if we put that into the calculator, we get a grand total of $530. Okay, now we're going to draw a graph showing these charges, a combination graph. We're going to go up to 1,000 kilolitres. So charge depends on the number of kilolitres, the amount of water. So charge is the dependent variable, is going to go on the y-axis. Along that axis. Actually, I might just put that back a bit. Charge here. And the charge is in dollars. And down here we've got the water. Just struggling to get that in a bit. I might put the scale down there first and then put the label for the axis. Just not much room for me down there. Okay, so we need to go up to 1,000 kilolitres of water. That's going to go on the x-axis. So if we go up in hundreds, I think this will work pretty well. So we'll have 500 and 1,000. And I'll just put the units here. Kilolitres. And I'll put water here. It's not very much room to write down there, but water in kilolitres along that axis. Charge in dollars up this way. Okay, so let's see how far we need to go and scale the charge axis. So we'll draw up a little table here, and we're going to have our amount of water. We're going to have 0 to 300, so this is a good way to do it, then 600 and 1,000. So the charge for 0 litres is $200. Okay, so we've got water on here and the charge on this side. Now also that's the same for $300, whether you use no water at all or 300 litres, kilolitres of water, it's going to be $200 either way. Okay. Now, things change a little bit when we use 600 kilolitres. We're going to need to do a similar calculation to what we did up here, only we're going to use 600 rather than 520. We're going to find out how much it costs to use if we use 600 litres of water, kilolitres of water. So I'll do a calculation up the top here. So the charge for 600 is going to be this $200. We're in the same section of the table, the middle section, so we're using that sentence to find the charge. Then 1.50 multiplied by 600, but of course we need to subtract the 300 from that. So if we put that into the calculator, we get a total charge of $650. So $650 down here. Okay, and finally we're going to work out the charge for $1,000. Now that fits into the third row of the table, so I'll change to a different colour pen. Okay, so we're going to be using this sentence to figure out the charge. Okay, so let's do it. 650 plus, now it's $3 per kilolitre. Okay, we're using 1,000 kilolitres, but same as before, it's in excess of 600, so we need to subtract the bottom end of that interval. Okay, so if we put that in the calculator, we get 1,850. 1,850. So we're going to need to cover at least that much on the charge axis. So I think that if we go up in 200 lots, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 2,000, that will cover it. So a combination graph looks like this. We have from 0 up to 300, a charge of $200, so a horizontal line. I'll just try that again. So here we are at $200 and there a horizontal line like that. Okay, now this $600, 600 kilolitres costs $650. So that is about here, right between $600 and $700. So the combination graph goes up to there like this. That's why we call it a combination graph, because there's more than one line involved. Finally, for 1,000 kilolitres, $1,850. So that's right up around here. So let's join the last bit. And there's our combination graph. Okay, so go ahead now and try the questions that are in the description for the video.